Hello world, you're watching the first installment to a 4-part tutorial series where we will model, texture, rig, etc. When last I left you, we brought our model to this phase in this tutorial. I want to come in here and I want to make our finishing touches to our model character. As you can see, our character, he has no ear attached to his face. And here in this tutorial, we want to come in here and we want to do something about that. So just to associate a couple of vertices with where I'm going to extrude the air out with. So when I come back, I select these vertices here, possibly smooth. Let's hit E and extrude that in. Once I'm coming here, let's add a number of 2 edge loops around where we just extruded. Let's tap back in the face and hold Control Tab. And let's select these vertices. Let's hit C to circle select. Let's come in here. Now let's try and smooth that. See if we can get a nice round shape. Now let's go to a frontward facing view. At this point, let's hit E. Extrude that. Let's scale. I believe is the x-axis, yes. And let's just leave that there for the time being. We can come in here. We can come in here. Control R. Let's to add an edge loop around the ear. Let's come in here. Let's turn on our screen cascades. Now let's scale in. Let's bring up our face mode. Let's hit C to circle select. Let's select these faces. C to circle select. Now let's bring these. Okay, let's extrude them then to bring those faces out. And at that point, they're not necessarily complete. The ear is not necessarily complete, but that's all I'm wanting to do right now. We will return to shaping the ear, but for right now, I just want to focus on taking away this butt print from our pants. Come in here in the vertice mode, go to a sideward facing view. Let's select these vertices back here in the back, all of these vertices. Let's hit O, proportional editing. Let's hit G and Y. Okay, let's hit G and Y once more. Scroll in. Let's bring those out. Let's smooth. W to smooth this a couple times. Turn off proportional editing. We got these vertices, and let's snap that vertice to the corresponding vertice right next to it. Corresponding. Let's take away his butt crack. He doesn't have a bite, so let's do something about that. Let's just take this vertice, let's snap it to the vertice beside it, and let's pull all these vertices so it doesn't look like he has a bite. I don't necessarily want it to look like that either. I just want to smooth away some of these guys, smooth away some of that shape. Let's unsmooth that shape and let's just hit Control E. Let's edge slide it away. Do some manual smoothing, I guess. Grab these vertices down here, Control E, edge slide those down. Let's grab these vertices manually. Possibly smooth those. I believe that'll work. Let's just come in here and let's grab this face. And let's smooth away its creases, edges, and what have you. And let's pull this back a teeny bit. I believe that works. Let's pull it in, possibly. Let's undo this and pull it in a teeny bit more. Possibly. Don't want to extrude that. Let's smooth that. Possibly. Smooth it some more. Let's bring in the rest of our mesh and see how that sits with everything else. Let's pull these vertices out and away from the leg. Do the same with this vertex. Just take a gander at that. Yeah, his butt sticking out currently. We're gonna have to use the mask modifier to cover that up. We still want it to seem like the butt, like the pants is covering the butt. We don't want it to seem like he doesn't have a butt to speak of. So with that being said, I guess we can come in here and we can pull some of these vertices down. Just playing with a few things. Smooth away some of this. I believe that actually works. I believe that actually works, folks. Ladies and gentlemen. Got some pinching going on in this area. Smooth that away. So let's come in here and let's begin to shape our ear. Generally, our ear has a Y shape. It has a Y around the outside of the ear. Actually, it's a question mark around the outside of the ear, and it has a Y in the inside of the ear. If you hold D and you right click, you can draw on your mesh, and if you hold D and if you hold D and left click, you will draw. If you hold D and you right click, right mouse click, you will erase. So with that said, let's come in here. Let's hold tab into our face mode. Let's hit C for circle select. And what we want to do is we want to pull our air inward. Let's undo that. As I said before, our character, he is indeed styled, and we generally don't want to get too far in depth into the general form of the air. We just want a slight approximation. You just want to get in there, you just want to start pushing and pulling on vertices until you get the look that you're looking for, whether it be a photorealistic look or style in the case of our character. What I want to do is I really want to get that brim that comes around the edge of the ear. I want that to be prominent. As well as this Y shape that's in the center of the ear. I kind of want that to stand out in itself. I'm just here playing around with some things. Nothing set in stone. I just want to move vertices around until I'm comfortable with how my model's turned out, or how my model is turning out. I want to come in here and I want to delete. I don't want to delete these vertices. I just want to move these vertices in closer to the face, because this is where the air seems like it attaches to the face, well, the front portion of the face. I just want to smooth this away. Guys, on the next tutorial, we will continue forming Tiny and his 2,000 parts. If you're going to dream big. Good night, world.